on. Got my ears here. Yep, I hear you. It's normal. A little quiet, maybe.
Like, is this better?
That's weird. You're in one ear.
Oh, it's
Wait.
mono?
Oh, okay, there it is. That was me, actually.
Oh, okay.
You're fine. My headset wasn't plugged in all the way or something.
Like, if I'm talking like this, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Alright. Because my dad has the Shure, I think it's the Shure MV5? Yeah.
Heard the brand.
Like, yeah. There's like the Shure MV7 and then the Shure MV5. So he has the MV5, but that's what I was.
The brand's a good brand historically. I don't know about these days, but I know it used to be, really well respected.
Yeah. It's good. It's a good mic.
Yeah. Oh, how's your foot?
Doing better.
Good. I'm glad. I'm sure you are too. I'm glad it wasn't broken.
Yeah. It's the best outcome we could have gotten.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, nothing broken, no surgery required, nothing like that, so. What more can you ask for? Other than no injury at all.
Yeah, exactly.
But, welcome to football. If you don't get hurt at least once, you ain't playing right. Back in the day, I got hurt a few different times, so I get it. Nothing quite like yours, though. Where I was dislocated shoulder. I had some broken ribs, too.
My friend Bryce, he dislocates his shoulder like whenever he plays any sports, but he drives for NASCAR or something now.
Nice.
He races near
back east somewhere.
He's gone down to a couple of racetracks. I think he's gone to one down in Olympia and just one.
Probably the one down to Nino.
Yeah.
The Speedway. There's also one out in Elma, but that's dirt, so. They do like World Outlaws and stuff out there, which is the little. I don't know how to explain what they are. They got wings on top. They spend most of the race going sideways.
Yep. Power
sliding, basically. But yeah, once you dislocate your shoulder, they say it's easy to keep dislocating it after that. Like. Yeah, I guess that's also where a torn rotator starts usually too. Because to get it out, a lot of times you can injure the rotator or something. I don't know. I just work here. But yeah, mine football, it was, we were playing a team, and they weren't a very good team, to be honest, but I was a lineman, got through the line, hit the quarterback, popped the ball loose, dove on the ball, and as I dove on it on my shoulder, I got hit like 3 different people, jumped on top of me, and I just kind of rolled my shoulder under my body as I was trying to tuck the ball and just popped it right out of the socket. And it was a loud pop, and it was like, and it popped right back in, but God, did it hurt.
Yeah. It hurts for probably a week or two after.
That wasn't too bad that time, actually. It was just sore for a couple days. Like a really bad bruising kind of sore. Probably because it went right back in. It wasn't as bad as it could have been. But to be honest, broken ribs sucked more.
I'm watching videos I'll see on YouTube or something where they like get injured in a game or something, and there's one video I saw, I think it was Kobe Bryant, and he dislocated his finger and he like walked off the court for like 20 seconds and the trainer popped it back in and then he went right back out.
Oh yeah, there's guys who do that. I've seen that in like MMA fights and stuff too, where yeah. The weirdest one I ever saw, it was pro wrestler. Guy's eyeball popped out of the socket. And he pushed it back in and went back to the wrestle, the match. I'm like, how? Big Van Vader. Okay. But it was just like, what? Different people, they handle injuries differently, I guess, And maybe some people, some people are wusses and some people aren't. I don't think it's really that. I think it's just how they process pain or whatever. So, I have a cop friend, and he got called to Walmart for a shoplifting thing a couple of years ago, and the guy took off running. So Matt starts chasing him. Guy jumps over, goes next door to the Home Depot, goes behind, there's a chain link fence. He jumps over the fence. The dude gets his hand caught in the fence when he went over it, and tore his thumb off and left it in the fence.
Beast.
Dude went like 15 feet, looked down at his stump, and just started screaming and fell down. It's like, I'm shocked he made it 15 feet, you know what I mean? I think it must have been adrenaline. Stupid though, because he would have got a damn ticket for shoplifting and said he lost his thumb and got it like I don't know if it was eluding or resisting or one of those kind of things. It's like, overly. Yeah. Stupid. Over, like a $25 something he stole. Something stupid. But then you see other guys, like I've seen on cops where, guys get shot or stabbed and they're just like, dude, I don't know what this dude's problem was, but look at here, he stabbed me. It's like, I'd be like freaking out, But, if you don't feel it, you don't feel it. Drugs are good.
I'm trying to log into Streamlabs to see what they do. Because my dad has a really nice setup at his house because he does YouTube streams.
Nice.
And
what kind of streams?
He kind of, it's basically like a small, like,
I'm assuming not gaming.
no, it's like, they talk about the Seahawks and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so today they did one where they're talking about like who they should trade and who they need to release and they need to sign and all this stuff.
Like sports analysts kind of thing.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Do you need to download Streamlabs in order to use it, or is there a website version of it?
I think there's a web version of it. I think that's what Pat uses, but I'm not sure. I have the downloaded program. I mean, I know if you log into it, you see the same kind of stuff that you see in the program, so. But I've never really messed with the website other than, what Patches walk me through on stuff, or scenes and whatever.
I tried to download it, but then it said that it failed, or the download failed, so.
That's weird. It wasn't a very big download if I remember right.
No, it's not. It's 200 megabytes.
Something like that, yeah. That was a couple hundred or something. If that.
Not even. I forget what.
I remember even my Not Patches internet, I downloaded it in just a couple minutes. Patch being Patch, he can do it in moments probably. I wish we could get that kind of speed out here for a reasonable price. I was telling Patch a week or so ago, like, they came around here a while back, last year. We're like, we're putting in fiber optic for high speed. Would you like to sign up? And it was like, well, what's your high speed? Yeah, I'm like, I'm kind of excited, fiber optic. 100 megs. I'm like, that's not high speed. That's barely cable. I mean, Comcast is 65 megs for crying out loud. Ours is only 130 a month. Yeah, ours is like 140 and includes the television. More importantly, I don't have to pay for it. Kids do. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I pay for part of the internet because I use it. Because I canceled the internet I had.
Where did you get your animated overlays from?
It was on Streamlabs.
Did you have to go pay for it?
No, it's free. They have a whole bunch of different ones you can choose. I'm trying to think what it was under. Patch had to walk me through it. to get to them. Yeah, let me look on. Let me pull up Streamlabs. If I see it, I can probably remember a bit better.
Seeing things.
Yeah. It was in a kind of a weird spot. Well, it seemed like to me. Let's see. Log in first. Alright. No, that's not it. Where the hell was it? Let's see.
Oh, this one's not. This is good. Receive theme stuff.
Put in free for the search if you found this place to search it. It goes under stream overlays.
I found one.
Yeah.
Sort by search.
If you found the box or the library thing, you put in free, and you'll pop up the ones that are there. Some of them are animated, some of them aren't. A lot of them are kind of dumb, but some of them are kind of cool. Like the one I picked, I think is kind of cool. It's kind of busy, to be honest, but most of them are kind of high tech looking, which doesn't really work for CFDs and things. But yeah.
Yeah. I tried to find one that was like minimalist.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for that one like that too. Just I don't want to say bare bones, but then I found this one that's kind of steampunky. I was like, oh, okay, that one I kind of like. So.
Found this one is kind of like a basic one, but there's like a couple flavor items to it. It's like mostly just a solid line around what could be a chat or a face cam or something, and then there's like a top bar for like a top donation to his follower.
Nice.
Whatnot.
Yeah, it's similar for what mine has, I think. Sounds like. Actually, I have managed feds, and that's all kind of standard.
That's really strange.
That, ew. Ew, Apple products.
It's too much to do.
Or iPhones are?
No, I don't know. It's too hard to switch. It's too much to
Well, I shouldn't say anything. I would be the same way, probably. I don't use this phone enough to care, so.
It's basically the same thing, just
Well, yeah, that's the only difference. When you're sticking within the same company like that, I don't think the phones change too much. They just get better quality. It's not like the features are all that different. It's just the processing power or whatever.
I really want to see Apple just make it completely different. Just like,
Scrap it and go to something new. Well, not scrap it, but a next generation kind of thing. I don't think they got it in them at this point, though. That was always Jobs' kind of forte. Although, the weird thing with Jobs was, I mean, don't get me wrong, he was a genius, but he wasn't an inventor. He was a genius when it came to how he packaged products. Nothing he did was like revolutionary by itself. Like, the iPhone was not revolutionary. He just took a cell phone, an MP3 player, a digital camera, and shoved them together. That was the revolutionary part. I mean, he didn't invent any of those three things, but he packaged them in an attractive way that the average person could handle. That's where his genius was. And he was kind of a nut job, which kind of goes with anyone who's kind of geniusy.
Trying to figure out. So tonight, just get things directly
In the program, yeah. Or like when Patch had me get the one that was, you download it there, but then you use, it'll pop up with asking what you want to open it with, and use Streamlabs, and it'll import it straight in. That's quite a few. Sounds popular. I didn't even look at how many mine was.
Streamlabs, how do you make it full screen so you can get it the same
I don't know actually. I just have the program that pops up with the kind of medium-sized box, I guess you should say. It's like half the screen or something, and you can drag stuff around, but it's not very. Yeah, there's not a lot of room to work with that. I said use a lot of trial and error to kind of get something. Even then, it wasn't perfect. Because like it has like snap twos or something guides, and they're kind of annoying. When the game hangs up. Yeah, like I had to rearrange my stuff so it wasn't covering game stuff and whatever else. Yeah, I do something like that too. Tried to default to the camera.
Just like fix it the other way.
Oh man, I just lost the game again. It hates me.
Hello. Okay, that's two. Okay, it's gonna be check. Hello.
Sound good there. Well, on my end at least.
Oh, can you, are you on my stream?
No. I can get on there real quick. Give me a second. Be getting game here.
I'm trying to see. Hello. Have to close down a little bit.
Give me a second here. We'll wait for the game to load and I'll
Yeah.
pause it.
Check.
Twitch. Oop, can't spell. Rocket League.
So then okay, so that.
You still live?
Yes.
Okay. Just being really slow to load then.
Mic check. This is me talking. Hello.
Yeah, so far it hasn't loaded anything. That's weird.
Check. Hold on, let me try,
What's with this thing?
You're live.
Okay, it's got a black screen. Oh, it says you're offline. Maybe it's, okay, no, it's, nope, so it still says you're offline. Whoop, I think I just saw it. Yep, I see it now. Looking for a game to capture.
Yeah, it says Rocket League. Or Rocket League says it's on. Or the Rocket League is on, it's just not connected to it.
There's another way you can do it. You can manually set it. I don't remember what it was though.
The problem is, like, on the thing where it says mode, like auto, I can't select the options because the drop-down menu goes above it and underneath.
Oh, that's kind of dumb on their part. I mean,
Okay, so with this, when I go to game capture, I can click on this and it goes up. That's what I'm doing, but I can't like see the options.
yeah, it's not showing me anything on the stream. Although you are pretty quiet in your stream still.
Okay. Yeah, I'm still messing with my mic, so I need to like
Okay.
make it. I put on a compressor and then I still need to mess with it. I think I need to turn the gain up a little bit. Then I'm good. Pretty sure. Okay. That should be better, I think.
I'll give you a second. Okay, now I can see your whole screen.
Yeah, so like with this, I can't select anything above this.
Oh, that's... Yeah, I see it now.
So it's like,
You're still kind of quiet, by the way.
it should be better, I think.
Wait, I'm way behind you. Oh, Jesus, never mind. I just heard myself from like a minute ago.
Yeah, so like with this, I can't select anything above this.
Can you use your arrows?
Yeah, I see it now. You're still kind of quiet.
Yeah, your sound's better now. You have to forgive me because, like, literally, you're like a minute behind for some reason. Usually it's just a few seconds, but...
Wait, I'm way behind you. Oh, Jesus, never mind. What if I do from like a minute ago?
Yeah, I got I think mine's set for... let's see. Source.
Oh, wait, let me... Okay, so let me do it for that one. But not for the game
I can't find other properties. Yeah, mine's just auto capture cursor and use anti-cheat compatibility hook. There, that one.
So now it's got it. I just need to try this stuff.
Excuse me.
Can you type something into the chat?
Yeah, give me a second. Where's your chat at? Okay, I'm stupid. Where is chat on this thing? On your stream. Share. No. I never followed you. Where the hell's the chat box at?
Hey, what's up, Michael? Put it in all caps too.
Yeah.
Why was it the Clash Royale thing? Yeah, I need to go get my. I'll be back.
All right. You have to let me know if that actually shows up with anything. Lost you for a second there. Yeah, thank you.
Are you still on the stream?
Yeah.
Can you still hear me on the stream?
Yeah, let me turn you back up.
Say something.
Test.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
It's gonna take a second because there's a delay. I typed something in your chat. I don't know if it came through on your side.
Yeah, yo, test. I was trying to see if it came through on the box down here.
Oh, that's what I was thinking too.
It's like I'm next to the chat box. I feel like I should put myself on the other side because it looks like I completely missed trying to put myself in the box.
It kind of does, doesn't it?
But I think it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not hearing anything in the stream, so. Of course, like I say, it's behind a minute, so give it a second. Or 5.
Well, am I sitting there?
Yeah.
Because at first it wasn't working. Because it should be fine because right now I can see it picking up my mic audio in the in Streamlabs.
Right.
So
How'd you not have a
can you hear me? What?
How did you not have a background behind you? Like it's just you.
I have a green screen. And my dad has a 4K camera.
I was saying, you should really clear camera.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Hello? That's what I just said.
My ping right now is Garbo.
Yeah. What? Not sure how far behind I am.
packet loss. What is my ping at? My ping's only at 90,
That's weird.
but it's still going. It's crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Jeez.
It's just
going like absolutely magnificent goal. Are you still?
wow.
Wow.
You just asked me if I was still in your stream. That's how far behind I am.
That's strange.
Yeah.
Can you still hear me on the stream?
Yeah. You're kind of quiet, but I can hear you. But I don't know how loud you are and we're going to be in relation to the game. If that makes sense.
Yeah. Just about it.
But yeah, you sound alright.
This is going crazy.
I get that sometimes. Not too bad. Like I don't have any packet loss tonight.
It's slowing down. Or like it's not doing as much, but it's still.
Hang on, I got to mute because we were talking, so I'm hearing double conversations. It's really weird. It's like, wait, is he asking me that, or did he already ask me that? I'm not sure. It's weird that you're so far behind, or I'm so far behind you, or whatever.
I think Streamlabs has an automatic like 30-second delay.
I think you can adjust it though. I may have had to do that myself, or Twitch, one of the two.
I didn't do it at all, so
Okay.
that makes sense. Because Discord and Patch are both like 2 or 3-second delay.
Yeah, I was saying it's what normally.
On like the 30-second delay, so it's kind of
Yeah, it seemed like there was a spot in somewhere in the settings that I had to adjust that or something. I also don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, so now my Wi-Fi's doing fine. Oh my gosh, we're getting shit on though. It's so funny because there's like just enough packet loss where when the guy like if they score, then they say like sensational goal or what a shot or something like that, and the guy goes sensational goal.
Well, on my screen, you just were joining game.
Oh, wow.
That's how far behind I am.
So it's like a 3 or 4 minute delay.
Oh, if it's that long, but it's definitely substantial.
Well, if it is, then it is that long because the game's 5 minutes and 2 minutes and 40 seconds in.
Oh, jeez, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, now it's loading. You got a loading screen. Come on, drillers. Drill where I need you to.
There we go. That should be better from my mic.
Give me a second, I'll check it. Wow.
I
Didn't.
turned compression a little bit.
It took a second.
What
Cause
the heck? I need to leave. I don't know if it's just the computer or it's the.
yeah, you just loaded the game. You're just now onto the game. It's really slow too. Jesus. Like
It's not.
your
loading?
well, like your FPS is like 2 on your stream. It's clunk, clunk, clunk. Like that's the screen. How it's changing.
Oh, wow. Yeah. I've got new notifications. Dropped frames detected. Dropped frames detected. 94% over the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Shit. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream and then restart my computer.
Yeah, so that might help. I don't know if it will, but it can't hurt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. You were getting a bit of lag a couple times in Discord, but not real bad. Just, it's momentary.
Sometimes like downloading Steam, but I think it's because Sea of Thieves is downloading.
That'll do it.
Got it.
Kill up all your your background. Wait, why would Sea of Thieves be downloading? There shouldn't be a patch tonight.
Oh no, it's on my dad's computer, so
Gotcha. Who's behind? Or it's behind.
Alright, well I'm gonna go to the bathroom, and then while this is updating, and then we're gonna come back and
Okay.
So I will be back.
I'll be around.
Wait, can you hear me right now?
Yeah.
That's strange, because like when I plug in the mic, I'm so used to the 48 volt button. You hear it clicking, right?
No.
Strange, because with my mic at my mom's, there's a 48 volt phantom power needed to like power the microphone, but this one can be used as a USB mic, but I'm still using it through an interface.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear anything different. I mean, your volume comes up a little bit, it seems like. That's it.
Yeah. So like right now, is it quieter
No, I'd say it's...
right now?
The second one there's a little quieter. Just barely, though. I mean, I would say maybe a 10% difference or something.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and tell me if 1, 2, 3 is quieter or 4, 5, 6 is quieter.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3 was quieter.
Alright, so I'll just stay like this. Okay, I'll be back.
Okay. Jeez Louise, come on. Yeah, that'll work.
And
Yeah. Yes.
Oh yeah, no, I think.
I can hear you.
And can you hear me?
Yes.
What the heck happens? Every single time I leave the computer, it changes. Like I can't hear anything.
That's weird. Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Wait, can you say something again?
Can I say something again? Sure. I just said something again. How was that?
No, I'm. Yeah, it's different. This is worse. This is not. It never has a problem. I'm saying it's not that. It's that I can't hear him, but I can hear him if I change it to like, if I go like to the. Yeah, it's fine. Wait, Ken, say something.
Okay. Say something. Say something.
See, now it's coming through the monitor. I know. I put it onto the Focusrite, but it's not coming through. Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Say something again.
Something?
I was seeing like OBS.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try a small stuff. Yeah. You can do that. Sure. Really can't. Guess I can. I had it like this, so it was. I don't know why this isn't working. I can't hear you still. So I'm going to just try to restart the computer and hopefully that'll fix it. I will be right back. I can't hear you still. I'm just going to say.
All right. I know you can't hear me either, but okay.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
There we go. Politics is something.
Yeah. Weird though.
Stream OBS. My dad came home that room. What, you messing up on my OBS? I did Streamlabs and you have OBS Studio. Is Patch getting on there?
Probably not. He's back to his overtime hours. Actually, he's not back to. He hasn't. He's worked every week. He's been working overtime since like into January at this point. Yeah, he's getting home between 3:30 and 4:30 a.m. our time. I mean, he'll pop on a little bit sometimes, but never for very long. He's working like 13-hour shifts.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's like, dude, I know the money's nice, but if you don't have time to spend it.
Yeah. Is he a saver?
I don't know. I'm gonna say no, because I mean, you look at his high-end computer hardware and all that kind of stuff. But, of course, also, I mean, costs a little more. That's a really low compared to out here, So his money goes a lot further, even though he's not making as much, There's a lot of people out here for doing the same thing. I mean, he makes like $15 an hour as a machinist.
That's pretty decent.
I think so, yeah. I mean, the minimum wage there's like 7 something, so. Like, gas there is like over $1 cheaper per gallon than here usually. Like, everything's just a lot cheaper, so money goes further. So, it actually makes pretty good money. Of course, a $1,000 video graphics card is still a $1,000 graphics card, no matter where you're ordering it. And I imagine things like, his pickup truck and shit like that probably cost the same back east or out here too, or pretty close anyway. He's got a big ass truck. Of course, it's Wisconsin, it's kind of a requirement. Crazy winters and shit they get. He was talking how nice and warm it was here. I think it was Friday. It got up to like, 42. Yeah. He had days last week where it didn't break freezing. Still, it's like, Jesus. Yeah. About a month ago, he had a high of like 10. I can't even imagine living someplace like that.
Alright, that's better. And why is my mic stuck open?
I don't hear anything weird about it.
No, it's like on the stream or whatever, it's stuck open.
That's kind of weird.
Test. Okay. Hey, what's up, Carter? What's up, Sexy? Doing good. How about you? No, this guy, Carter Suo's 22, he said, what's up, Sexy? And then he responded to himself and said, doing good. How about you?
Nice. I love like his confidence. Early on last night, me and Patrick doing Portal. This dude's just like kind of laughing his ass off at me. It's like, I can't say nothing. This game's weird to me.
Yeah.
It's not weird to me. It's just my brain doesn't work right sometimes. So it's really hard to puzzle through that kind of stuff. Helped in a couple of instances, but most of it was patch. Of course, he's a machinist. He's paid to figure this kind of shit out. Make tools or whatever.
That opened up my stream because I'm getting it better honed in, like for my mic, but it's still it's being annoying.
It's not quite dialing in like you want it to be.
Yeah. Test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think this is fine, except for when I like start talking louder, and it's like starts freaking out.
Yeah. You're usually pretty even leveled though when you talk. You don't tend to get like really loud when you get excitable or whatever. At least not when we play with you. I mean, I don't know if Rocket League does that to you.
The only time I like do that is if it's like a last second shot and it goes in and it's like,
Yeah. You're like, oh!
yeah.
I guess it's kind of the same with Sea of Thieves too. Like, you know, there's those moments.
Why is that happening?
What's that?
Can you go on my stream and see if it's echoing?
Sure.
Because when I clicked on it to listen, it like it'll go. You were like, it'll happen on stream when there's those moments. It'll whatever you said. You were like, and it said it like 10 times, but it was like fading out. And it said it like tons of that, but it was like fading out.
There's no echo, and your stream is much smoother now.
Yeah. When I'm talking, does it sound like a good level? Let me open when I'm talking, so does it sound like a good level?
Yeah. I was gonna say I can't compare to the game. I can't tell.
Start again.
Yeah. See what it does then.
Closer, hold on. There we go. Okay. Are you still watching?
Yeah.
Does the volume sound alright?
Yeah, it seems alright.
Whoops. Shit. You didn't see that. Shit.
Boom.
You didn't see that. God damn it.
Yeah, it seems fun.
Okay, sweet. Man.
Excuse me.
-2. There we go. That should be good. Okay. Shit. I went AFK for a second and they scored on us.
Oops.
Whoopsie. Pit. Yup. Let's go.
So I guess they did take voice chat out of the arena on Sea of Thieves.
They took out what?
Voice chat.
Yeah.
Lame. I mean, I get it, but that's kind of a set. It's to me, it's the wrong response. We're not gonna do anything about the people who are abusing it. We're just gonna take it away from everybody.
I think it's just that so many people were doing it that they just were like, okay, we need to
Yeah.
figure out a way to do this without losing like our entire fan base,
Yeah.
our entire game people who play.
Just kind of, I don't know. Of course, I guess, I mean, if you have Discord and shit for people who want to talk.
So,
Yeah.
it's both of them. Wow. What a shot. Dang. Thanks. How much is Gold Rush?
Like $20 or something if you don't get it on sale. Which it goes on sale fairly often. Because you play it like a week and you'll be done. I'm just trying to... I still enjoy the whole season competition thing. So I'm fiddling with it right now because I'm working on trying to figure out some new strategies to start off, or early game strategies, because it just takes me like 2 weeks to get going. Everybody else is like so far ahead by then.
Gotcha.
Trying to figure out, better ways to hit the ground running kind of thing. So I'm basically setting up a test map, and I'm going to try a few different ways to manage my expenses and stuff.
Shit. Oh! I barely hit that. Oh god. Wow. Unfortunate. Go. I mistimed that so bad. They gave it their best.
Hey, Murph. How you doing, buddy?
At the end of the game, there's like some redneck people up in there. They gave it their best. should get Rocket League.
I never really had any interest in it. I don't know why. I'm not so much into the fast-paced games typically. I don't know why. I just get worn out on them too quick. Not worn out like don't want to play them anymore. Just like whew, this is exhausting. I got my friends that play the hell out of it though. Yeah. Of course, I got a couple of guys I know that still play the hell out of Smash Bros. So what do I know?
I like Smash Bros. Smash Bros is hella fun.
Oh, I don't hate on it. It's just like these guys are treat it like it's a religion or something. I mean, they do tournaments, for it every couple weeks, and just a little over the top with it. Well, not over the top, but like for such an older game to have that much dedication to it still, you know what I mean? But if they enjoy it, whatever, I mean, Gold Rush ain't exactly new, so what am I saying?
Oh, I got blown up.
Ooh. Probably gonna get off here in a minute. Feeling hunger pangs. And my cat wants fed.
Got blown up.
Oof, again?
Yeah. Well, there's this like one thing. Oh, we just scored again. There's like one ability in Rumble that you get like just special abilities. One of them is like this Hulk fist looking thing, but it makes your car like 10 times as powerful, so like when you hit the ball it goes hella far. But if you hit somebody, even if you're going like if you're just rolling, then you blow them up.
Oh, gotcha. You done got blowed up.
Go, 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 go. terrible. Gosh. Yup. Oh, there we go. This game always makes my whole body tense up whenever I try to like go for a ball.
I've played a few games like that. Usually first-person shooters, and suddenly you realize you're like trying to peek around the side of the monitor and shit. You're wound up tight as a spring, and it's like, okay, wait a minute, this is just a game.
Like when I go for the ball, I don't want to miss it, so my whole body tenses up.
Yeah, I get it.
Don't miss the ball.
Hopefully you don't play football the same way.
No.
It'll be a little more awkward. Actually, be a little more difficult.
Yeah. That's too weird.
Usually some of the best players are more like noodles out there.
After I get off, I need to figure out how to set up my, what's it called? The donations.
Oh. Yeah, Pat showed me that. Yes, I have to go through Streamlabs and set up PayPal. Like a business account in PayPal. Which is not a big deal. Then you link it to your Streamlabs.
Yes.
And you put a link through your Twitch.
Oh, what's up, Jacob? Oh, wait, hold on. My friend just joined my Xbox party, but I can't hear him.
Nice.
Oh, shit. 1 second, Jacob. I'm waiting until I have a break in this game so I can... Oh, shit. Sad. Okay. Settings. Party chat. Speakers. Analog. Alright, can you hear me? Alright. Do you want to play Rocket League? No, he's in Yakima. Yeah, I know, that's what I said. Yeah. Yeah, but I couldn't. like hurt my foot really bad, and so I've just been at home. Football. Yeah, I heard it in the third quarter of our last game. Yeah. Alright, Pen, I'll let you go so then you don't have to hear two conversations.
All right, man. I'll catch you later.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, folks. I'm going to be getting out of here. I gotta get some food in me. I'm going to end the stream. I'll probably see you guys later. Have a good one.